Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel, and I hope that during this pandemic time you are doing great. So please be safe for you as well as your family members. Okay, please take care because that is the most important thing now. Okay, and we all hope that we will be we'll be able to curb these the death rate, and we will be able to come out with a vaccine so that we will walk free. Okay, so that is the hope, and we all dream for that day. So as of now, I will be talking about today a Colombian film, a drug and mafia story, Birds of Passage. Okay, so this film, this was actually this was selected for Academy Awards, and this film is directed by Ciro Guerra and Cristina Gallego. This film captures the lives and traditions of the Wayu people in northern Colombia. And these Wayu people, they have traditions of more than 1,000 years. So capturing their traditions and their culture, which existed for last 1,000 years or 2,000 years, is not an easy job. So we must say that the filmmakers Cristina Gallego and Ciro Guerra, they must have put in humongous amount of effort to make this film. So let me just tell you the story a little bit. So this story is basically, like I told you earlier, that how some Wayu people, they break their traditions, they come out of that simple life, they become greedy, they crave for money by doing the illegal drug trading, and later on they get devastated, they get lost, they get destroyed. So this is that story, rags to riches to rags. Okay, so Ursula is the matriarch of the Pusaina clan, and there is a tradition in Wayu culture that when a girl comes out of the refinement period means when she is in puberty period, so she is kept 1 year in confinement. So when she comes out of that confinement, she dances, to attract the males for marriage proposals. So this is a tradition in Wayu culture. So Zaida, who is Ursula's daughter, so she comes out of a confinement period and she dances for the marriage proposals. And during that dancing, she attracts Rapayat's attention. Rapayat is a boy from the Wayu community, but he was raised by some other people. So that's why Ursula considers him as alijunans, that means outsiders. So now, as Rapayat is not a good fit to be the groom of Zaida, so the dowry is set very high. So Ursula agrees to 20 cows, 30 goats, 5 necklaces and 2 mules. So that's a huge dowry. But Rapayat doesn't have that much amount of money. How will he collect? So he involves himself in illegal drug trading, taking from Gabriel, who is the marijuana supplier. Okay, so Gabriel supplies marijuana to Rapayat, and Rapayat sells those to 3 American Peace Corps volunteers. So these 3 Americans are now in Colombia. Okay, so that's how he gets a much amount of money, and he is able to pay the dowry to Ursula to get married to Zaida. So they get married happily, and they start living happily. But what happens? Rapayat has a friend who is Alijunas, who is not from Wayu community. His name is Moses. So Moses or Mancho and Rapayat, they come to know that the Americans are doing trading from other vendors. So there is a confrontation, and during that confrontation, Moses kills 2 Americans. And this killing or murder is extremely forbidden in Wayu culture. So Ursula's clear instruction that there should not be any trade or should not be any business partnership with Moses. So Rapaeth tells clearly that this business relationship is over. Okay, so and Moses avenges that decision. So he kills Gabriel and his family members. Ursula directs clearly to Rapaeth that that's it, just execution. And Rapaeth executes Moses by shooting him dead. And during Gabriel's second burial, right now Annibal, his brother, is taking care of the business. And Rapaeth buys the marijuanas from Annibal with a higher price. Okay, so they all, Rapaeth and Ursula, they visit Annibal's house for Gabriel's second burial. And during that time, Annibal's youngest son, Leonidas, he tries to seduce Annibal's daughter. And Annibal's orders or punishes Leonidas that he has to serve in his field. Ursula reluctantly agrees because Rapaeth says clearly that is a bad behavior that he has shown, so he has to accept that. And during serving his sentence, Leonidas tries to rape Annibal's daughter, and he rapes. And that's it. A war breaks out, and Annibal kills Ursula's daughter as well as grandson. And forcibly he takes the present address of Rapaeth. He goes there and kills Rapaeth, and the film ends that he says that I am all set to kill Leonidas too. So this is a story, when why this story is so important, because Vayus, they are very simple people. They have a very simple tradition. They are not greedy people. But when they come out of that tradition, come out of that culture, they get finished. So when a person, this can be applicable to anybody in the world. When a dream is good, but when for that dream, for the greed, for the lure of money, when a person comes out of his culture, of his tradition, of his family values, then he gets involved in all these illegal activities, and ultimately he gets destroyed, he gets killed. In short term, the future may look very bright, but in the longer run, the future looks very gloomy and bleak. So this is the moral of the story. The theme is so valuable and so relevant in modern world. But I am telling you again that capturing the Vayu people and their culture, and the way some people or a very few people come out of the tradition and they get that punishment is brilliant. So Ciro Guerra and Cristina Gallego, the filmmakers, have done a brilliant job in every detail, because the way they have captured the story with all the detailed research work, I must say that this is a extremely analytic movie, and the analysis is very high standard. They have used around 30% Vayu people, humongous amount of effort, and a very patient work, because they have spent about 10 years for researching and making this film, which is not an easy job. So a brilliant film from Ciro Guerra and Cristina Gallego. Very good cinematography by David Gallego. Each frame is a treat to the eye. The way he has captured the deserted northern Colombia is brilliant. It feels like you were in that region yourself. Music by Leonardo Heiblum is good, apt, very subtle music, but it does justifies to the theme of the film. Carmina Martinez, who has played Ursula, the matriarch, brilliant. You will feel you have seen, Marlon Brando in Godfather. So people are comparing with that film or Scarface. Carmina Martinez, has portrayed the role so easily, and she looks like the gangster. She looks like the gangster. Just see her portrayal of the character. Natalia Reyes is good. Jose Acosta as Rapaeth is brilliant, good, overall extremely satisfied, and does justification to the role. all the characters who have played their roles good, it's a very standard, structured, and wholeheartedly put in effort during the entire film. And I must say that you see it, and I believe that you have already seen this, because Ciro Guerra's previous film, Embrace of the Serpent, is one of the most famous Colombian films. So please see that, and please support me. Please subscribe to my channel. Please recommend any film you want to watch, because I keep making videos on international films, world cinema. So keep supporting me. Subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so that you get timely updates. And hope you are very fine. As I told you earlier, that please keep yourself in safe position. Use hand sanitizers, and together we will cross this pandemic period. And until I make the next video, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, and bye.